Okay, welcome back to Career Build Series, episode 39. Just to recap what happened last time, I had some issues with the save. I had made an error when I was creating the save, so I didn't get rid of the natural disaster missions, so I definitely didn't want that. So what I did was I cheated in some money, showed you how to do that in the XML, showed you how to change some other things, and then with that cheated money, which really wasn't cheating. It was just getting us back to where we were money wise. I went back and bought Komodo because we'd bought that in the career build. I bought Spy Cakes because we'd also bought that. Then I calculated how much money I would have with the craft, and so we ended up with about $100,000 in cash. So that's where we're at money wise. So that's pretty good. Um, so right now we're actually in the test world, and so what we're going to do is we're going to do some upgrades on Brizo. I forgot to do a save, so it's a little bit behind where we were, but I think we were due for a kind of a build, and I also came up with a decision. So one thing I was thinking is I'll take in some, maybe use some of my some of the craft I've pre-built, and I will do that from time to time. Like I brought in the ship loader to try to load a container on or something like that, but I want to try to keep this build series where I'm actually using the craft that we're building in here, so you can see it from start to finish. So I think we're going to do that. So one of the things I didn't save was I had added more fuel tanks. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, redo that, increase the fuel tanks again. That will allow us to have a larger fuel capacity here. So I'm going to start by moving some microcontrollers around to give me space for that. And then, so you may have seen this already. I'm having to do it again just because I did not save it. So just gonna move some micros around. I'm just gonna merge them as I go so I don't forget to. This one here can move, and then I'll be able to. Also, I took out some weight last time when I did this, so take out some weight and. Should be good on that, and then we'll have more fuel capacity. So I could build a custom fuel tank, but I think I'm going to stick with these pre-built. And then I want symmetry off. All right, and then we had an issue with the APU. I have to figure that out at some point. I still don't know what's up with that, so I need to look at that. It's being a little weird starting sometimes, so. Let's do this. That actually fits like that fine, so that's fine. Let's go like, I think I can do them one block apart. So we'll paste that. We will paste this one here. Moving them just because instead of just rebuilding them because I end up having a the fuel capacity is connected on one of them, so I want to make sure that that still shows on our gauge. This way, we're back up. We have a good fuel capacity here. We're going to double. I think we're going to be like 370 gallons doing this. So this is more than enough fuel at 370 gallons to do everything we need to do. So let's see where we're at here. Bingo. All right, these should be the same. I could have symmetried those, but this one here is going to be different. What I'll actually do is this. It'll be maybe a little bit hokey, but I don't have to put a cross piece. I can go like that. All right, so that's going to hook up our. So this is our coming in from our refueling area here. From here, this comes down. It's going to go in. This is the APU here. That's going to fill this port tank. This is going to fill that starboard tank. So we need to look in here and find where the fuel capacity is right here. So as you can see, where fuel capacity is going to here. All I'm going to do is double that. So where it says, so we should be posting out a fuel reading to the panels, linear speed. So we'll just follow this back here. I think it's here somewhere. Let's see. I'm just looking for where the Where that fuel is reading to. I wish you could more easily. I wish like you could bring them on the left here and click on them and find it. So I just need to double this fuel value. I think it's over here. There's fuel tank right here. So oh, wrong one. All right, so it's going to be x times 2 divided by 3,785. That'll give us that'll double our fuel tanks and give us gallons instead of liters. All right, so that's good. Update that. All right, so that's good. That checks that off our list. I increased the fuel, so let me get rid of that on my list. All right, so the spots were deleted because of what I did here. So the spots were also a little on the low side for me. They were hitting the bow. I don't want that, so what I'm going to do is maybe gray, I think. I'm going to add a trying to think how I want to do this. I want to kind of make a little bit of a frame for this. Okay, why are you not on symmetry? Keep forgetting what I'm doing. Okay. Let's see if I hate this or not. Not terrible so far. Spots. Not a huge fan of that right now. Let's do this instead. I do kind of want them raised up, but I don't like them that close. Maybe that. Yeah, I don't know about that yet, but we'll see how I like that. And then this here, I'm going to take this, cut it. I'm going to put the transponder locator here. Like so. Paint it just to match. All right, we'll see if I like that or not. Currently, I'm kind of indifferent to it at the moment. All right, and then we'll go like this. All right, that's going to be the stern spot. Those will be the bow spots. I don't know if I like them like that or not. I'm thinking no. I think I want these. Maybe like, do I like them as just posts? I don't know. I'm trying to. This is kind of aesthetics, just figuring out what I like and what I don't like. Those are gonna be the same height there. Nope, do not like that. It's a little bit bug-eyed. Let's try one more thing here, see if I like it. I don't know, this is kind of looking weird. Just trying to get them up high enough they don't touch. No, that's gross. All right, not gonna overthink this. This gets moved, so I'll put them where they were before, you know, in the save I forgot to save. And this can go where? This can just go up one, I think. That blocking and breaking anything? No. Actually, I want that. I don't want it right on top of there. Let's move it forward here. I think that's the player sensor. That's the light. So right there. Put it in the center. Alright, so that should be fine. And then this I'm going to go just like that, and then we'll just grab a spot here, and I'll just make a quick microcontroller for this. Alright, so we're going to punch our panel back where I had it before. Symmetry needs to come off. Let's just do panel. Okay, so I want, on the left, I want stern spots. Spotlight. Flip switch, 1. This is going to be bow spot. It's going to be flip switch 2. These are going to be none for now, and we can add stuff later as we want it. Okay, electricity. Let's go ahead and do electricity now. Go look at that, and then these can go. And I kind of like to group my lights together, so just that's fine. Let's do blank panel. Blank panel, and I'll just color it white because it's going to go underneath. Alright, so I need to make that spots. Spots, logic. Panel. Output bow. Output stern. Alright. Pretty simple. Where are they? There they are. They're way up there. Okay. Alright, so it's going to be stern bow. 1 and 2. And then we can potentially use this for other things as we need. Alright, so that should finish that up. Stern. Bows. And I don't want these black. I want them a little bit brighter. So let's go additive. Let's go like that maybe. If they're too bright, we'll change them. Alright, and then we need the composite to hook to the panel. And that can go underneath. Okay, so now we have our spotlights. Alright, so that's good. Did I just cover something? I don't believe I did. Okay. Alright, so that's done. So spots are in. I wanted to label the AD on the seat. It's not a big deal, but rudder. Okay, that's done. So one thing I was contemplating is adding a large winch to the rear here. So let me look at how I like that. Winch. So this goes up to 100 meters of cable. I can kind of see that. Yeah, it's going to let us keep our barge out farther. Yeah, I kind of like that. I don't know. I kind of like it. Yeah, let's upgrade it. So, what are we at here? We have right here. So that's up. That's down. Alright, so that's all we had there. So let's, that was pretty simple. Alright, so we're going to upgrade this, and I want to move that back. Where the center was there, so move it back 2 blocks. Okay. Right there is where it was. And then I will do yellow. I forget what yellow I had there. Okay. I just kind of make. That's actually not bad the way that looks there. I kind of like that. It's a tiny bit cumbersome, but it's not bad. Let's see, what do I like this? Yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah, it's not bad. I should have symmetry on, but of course, it's all day. I'm going to be clicking back and forth to symmetry. Alright, let me see how I like this look. That's pretty cool. I like that. Electricity, we need to connect to that now, so that's powered. I'm going to go off of there. Okay, nice. So that's good. We upgraded that, so that's just a larger winch, and then I'll take a rope here, and I will start us with a rope connected to that cleat. Alright, good. So that's done. So I was going to add a multi-waypoint function, but I don't think I'm going to do that, at least for now. Depth gauge, let's try to work on this. It's a little Lewis, so might have issues. I also was going to delete out some of these weight blocks. I don't think I need them anymore. So let's get rid of them. Oh, don't do that. Do this. Okay. Black. Alright, again, I should have symmetry on for the paint at least, but it's not going to take me too long. Alright, so that's pretty good there. Let's, alright, so let's try putting the depth in there. So, we're kind of looking for anchor depth, so it doesn't really matter where we put this, but, alright, so we're going to do a distance sensor. Alright, there's our distance sensor. I want to go to the screen here that I have. So let's look at just where that's going. That's going here. Okay, so I want to snatch this microcontroller out, and we'll work on it up here. Alright, so yeah, like I was saying, I don't think I'm going to bring in many, if any. I might use them every once in a while, some of the creations I've made before. Because I want to kind of keep this what I'm, build what I'm using on screen and then giving it to you guys so you can use it. So one thing I was thinking is building a small dump truck from scratch so you guys can watch that and do some coal trading. Might do that, kind of get away from the boat for just a little bit. Alright, so compass sensor goes there. We're going to do, we're going to add another one, so we're going to do channel count 2. Alright, we'll come over here. Let's go ahead and stretch this already. So I need a number in, logic node, number, input, depth. Alright. And so that's going to be depth here. I'm going to convert it to feet because that's what I do. I don't want that. Let me see. Function. Let me check up the conversion, see if it's here. I think the conversions are there. Let me see. Let me look it up. Meters to feet. Okay. So I need to multiply the length by 3.281. Okay. X times 3.281. So that should give me depth in feet instead of meters. That's just personal preference. Alright, so we're going to go into Lua here. Again, I'm very bad at Lua, so let's see what we're doing here. Okay, so output set number 1, value 10. Write a number to the script's composite output. I don't need that, I don't think. So let's get rid of that. We're going to do right here. That's going to be number 2. Alright, so right there I have value. I had issues with this before. Let me try this. Compass. Check errors. No errors detected. We shall see. Alright, so I'm going to Control C that, copy that. Let's go here, Control V that, paste that. So this should now be depth under keel. So duck. We'll do that. It was a little weird, but whatever. This is be duck, duck. This will be duck, duck. Okay, so I need to realign these. So if you look at the alignment of heading, it is aligned at -1, which puts it at the top. I want this one as positive. No, I don't want duck as +1. So this is -1, that's all at the top. 0 is in the middle. The compass, I want... Can I go half? That's what I'm curious about. I'm really bad at Lua. Let me check this out real quick. Let me see if I can move it really quick. So let's go -0.5. I don't know if it'll let me do that, but let's update that. I'll update this. I'll just connect it for now. It's not doing anything with it yet, but there's that. Let's spawn. See if it even works. It had problems last time I tried to rename compass. You are not on. Okay. Did I not? Let me see if I can go kick that microcontroller. If I can kick the microcontroller, it's not attached. Yep. Okay. Microcontroller's not merged. Still having a listing issue I need to check on. Okay, so they're in the same position. That's why they're okay, so that's left-right alignment, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so they're all in the same position, so I can work with that. Okay. Again, very poor at Lua. Not good at it at all. Alright, so at least it's showing. So let's do this. Let's try a test 0. Those are supposed to be -1, 0, 0. Update. Let's see what this looks like. We can kind of figure this out together. All right, so they're all in the middle. Okay, so that was working for vertical alignment. Let's start moving them and see where I can get them. Okay, so I want heading at the top again. So let's go here. Let's go. Heading alignment was -1, -1. That's good. Duck alignment. I want this to be heading alignment, H alignment, height alignment. Let's try this as 1. And then this should be 0. Let's try that. So the two numbers should be on top of each other, but hopefully the titles are where we want them. So let's see. Kind of group this together. See if we can figure it out. All right, so heading is in the correct position. The 0 is, what is reading 0? Definitely not heading's reading 0. So that 0 right there is where I want the 0 is where I want the depth under keel. Okay. So the 0 is where I want depth under keel. All right, so here is this 1. That's the 0. So depth under keel is 0. That's where it should be. That's perfect. Okay, so this needs to be... Can I get these up? So I wonder if... Let's see, where's height alignment here? See, I'm working height alignment. I don't know why that's 8. Okay. All right, let me work on this a second. Get screen's height width. Draw. All right, so it's 32 by 30. I don't know. I'm talking to myself here a little. Let me try. I doubt I can do this. So -0.5. And let's try this 0.5. I doubt this works, but let me try it. All right, yes, those stay in the middle where I don't want them. All right, so that's not it. So let's actually kind of just keep playing with this, figure it out. All right, so those didn't work. So let's just do this. Let's put zeros in, and I want to see where they go. We had them zeros before, and they went there. Let's try here with height. So this is pixels. This should be our pixels. I don't know why I can do that with that, but let's try. Okay, so compass. Let's try 5. Let's try 10 here. I'm hoping these give us. No, duck is yeah. So the number and the duck need to go. So 5, and let's try 10. I think that's pixels. Let's try it and let's see what we get. If that doesn't do it, we just put them back the way they were and keep trying. So a little bit of testing here. Okay, so put those all the way up the top. But actually, they didn't put up the top. Let's look. As you can see, that looks like it's lower. That might be 6 pixels down. All right, so let's try this. All right, so heading's fine. I need the compass reading. Let's try this. H. Let's try 20. Let's just play with these numbers. See if I get that number to move. Then I'll look up Lua. Okay, it's rough. All right, beautiful. Okay, so that works. So 20 put it right where I wanted. Duck, depth under keel, which I'm going to probably change to depth. Yeah, I'm going to probably change. So heading's right where I want it. Depth under keel is going to come down. Okay. So there we go. We're making some very painful progress here. Okay, so 20. Let's double that. Let's go to duck for 40. Errors update spawn. You know, some of the stuff could be easier if you make a little Lua test bench and you put it on there and then do it. There we go. All right, so let's. Very pleased with myself for something that most people were like, yeah, you were doing it wrong the wrong time the whole time. DPTH. Yeah, depth. I think I might do D, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put a foot marker under there. So heading's good. Depth under keel is good. I don't know if I like. I don't know if I like duck. Let me try this here. See how this looks. Depth. Depth. Yeah, depth looks good actually. I kind of like it like that. So showing 0, which is probably because I didn't. Did I not hook up to electricity? Yeah, that's all it is. It's not hooked up to electricity. So that should show me a depth, hopefully in feet. That worked. You see, I am bad at Lua, so I need to get better at it. You know, we could further complicate this, but I don't think I'm going to. I don't want to get too much into that. I'll keep the video kind of on the short side. But let's actually save this time. Let's see, Brizo, career 39. I forgot to save before. That was one of the issues I had. So let's also, I really want to know what is up with this. Really want to know what is up with this list. We have a little list that is driving me nuts. I want to see what's up with my rudders too. My rudders seem like they're going backwards when I go in reverse. So rudders. Linear speed. Okay, so that's fine. Linear speed comes in. Okay, something's up with my formula that's not working, but I don't think I'm gonna screw with it too much. That was just a formula to try to slow down the turn, but it didn't work. So I need to look at that, but yeah. So we'll try to start wrapping this up here. So I added the depth gauge. We got the Lua. You get to see how absolutely miserable I am at Lua, but this is how you learn. I was miserable at Logic too. It's very daunting in the beginning, and then a lot of it starts to make sense. You start to remember it. Part of it's just practice, is doing it over and over and over again. You know, if I did Lua all the time, which I need to start doing just because that's how I'm going to get better at it, you know, I wouldn't have this issue. So let's check it. I want to check all the systems, make sure they're all working. Good habit to get into if we move something or get going. Okay, that's good there. And then I do not understand why, you know, I'm looking at this, okay, so I'm looking at the center of gravity here, and as you can see, it's directly in the center. If we bring up the symmetry, you'll see this is our center block, and the center of gravity is in the center block. Everything's pretty much good, but I don't know why it's misbehaving. You know, like our battery's in the center, our fuel's centered. This is not connected, so that is good that I saw that. That would have been a big what's going on moment. Okay, so this can go like this. Okay, you stop doing that, and you get out of there. Okay, good. And then let's, yep, so we forgot, or I forgot to finish that, so nice. Okay, so that was a good catch. Fuel tanks weren't connected. I think we're in good shape here. Where are my rear? Okay, they're right here. Make sure everything's merged up. Why are these a different color than those are? That's what I'm wonder that. It's very strange. These doors are a different color than these doors, which is interesting to me. Yeah, I don't know why, but they're different. It's strange. Is everything merged? Yeah, they're all merged up. That's fine. One thing I wanted to do here is let's do this. I'm going to just do one side right there. That was a rope, and I want to do a hose so we can refuel ourselves and have our own hose. So that's the only thing I want to do there. Okay, that's good. Let's test our systems. Yeah, you can see if you look, see how it's listing to starboard a little bit? I do not know why it's doing that. I could put an active weight system in there, but kind of don't want to. I don't know why it's doing it. You know, so it's kind of a mystery to me. All right, so first thing, winch in, winch out. So we have more winch length now. Okay, depth is 16 feet. So that's good. That tells us that. And then heading's 177. So that was nice. That was a good add. I think that added some good functionality. We also put rudder on there. Let me just check, make sure there's no paint. But see how we're still... Okay, this needs painting there. That still needs painting there. That needs painting there. Let's do that. Why is this listing like crazy? I want to know. I'd have to look up. I'll look up at some point what the pit value is and try to get that fixed. It's not the end of the world. It's just kind of obnoxious. Let's do this. Let's just ballast it for right now. And I want to see if I can get it to sit a level. See if I can get it to sit level with that. And that'll kind of be a quick and dirty solution. That's better. That's better there. So something is causing us to be off balance, and it's not registering. So here, let's do this. Oh, go away. Don't do that. This is something I can use here. Okay. Let's try that. Let's do weight block. Let's make them white. So sometimes you have to do this. Like if you put a crane on one side, you'd have to ballast, you know, single side. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so we're better ballast now. That looks pretty much level at the moment. Yeah, so that did a little bit of ballasting. So that's been kind of bugging me because you stand on the ship and it's kind of on the boat and it's kind of turned sideways. All right, so let's save that. So that's good. I will update that on the workshop. So if you're using Brizo, you can copy that up. Now I'm had a little issue. Let me dim these a little bit, or let me test them. Oh, don't crash the game, please. It crashed. Okay. I think it's more my PC than the game. I had issues. Tarkov was crashing my computer out. So I think it's more me than that. It's more the computer or than Stormworks. Could have been Stormworks. I don't know. But luckily we just saved that. It should come up as a backup save as well. So we'll actually open the backup save. The autosave, rather. Okay, there's the autosave. That was a minute ago, so let's double check. Yep, okay, spawn that. And then what was it? Oh, lights. Okay, let me go. We have lights here. Okay. Okay, I thought I shut you off. There we go. Yeah, there's something up there lighting. But anyways, that would be good enough. Okay, are they backwards again? They're backwards again. Why? Why you do this to me? Oh, I know why. Okay. Let's check the brightness. So that's nice and bright. This is unbearable. That was kind of what I was talking about. Why I wanted these up a little bit. See if I move them up a block. I need to come up with something that I don't hate to make this work. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something I could put those on that they don't look terrible. The pipes just don't look good to me. Let me see if I can find something to put these on that make them look all right. How do they look on exhausts? Let me do symmetry. That'll be the same height. That's there. Let's see. Cut these, put them up like this. Kind of run into the same, like it looks bug eye, stocky a little bit. Let's look at it. So let's see if it fixes our problem first. If it doesn't fix our problem, then you know, then we don't even need to worry about it. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so it's still hitting the deck even there, so I'd have to go up pretty high. So what I think I'm going to do is instead I'm going to select these, cut them, bring them back down. And then I'm just going to change the color so they're dimmer. And I'll do the additive. We'll go pretty dark. We'll go there. And then that will be the same. Yeah. And then all right, and then I need to fix something in here on the microcontroller. This is going to be 1 is stern, 2 is bows. Let's see where I connected those up. That's right here. 2 spots. Okay. Spots. Okay. And then I think that made them both 1. Bow is 2. Okay, so that should do that. Update that. Let's look at them. I'll do this final test. I think that will be it. Good little build video here, I think. Bow. Okay, bow. As you can see, it's a little bit bright on the bow again, but it's not horrific, I find. It's not terrible, still too bright. I think I'm going to go completely black lights in the back. And then that's pretty good. This needs paint here. This is the back of the paint blocks for the Brizo name. Okay, I have additive on. Okay, good. Go there like that, please. Go like that. Okay, black, additive. We'll dim these up. All right, we'll try that, see how we like it. All right, so I just want, because if they're going to be too bright to use, there's no point in having them. Okay, this is better. That's good. As you can see, it's not reflecting like crazy in my eyes. That's pretty good in the back. I can still see what I'm working with. I can't see any other glaring issues here that we have. Yeah, so that's pretty good, I think. Yeah, so we'll call it there. So let's kind of overview. Put a bigger winch on so we can let the barge out further spots. Some of this work we had to redo. Finally got the depth gauge in, filled out this screen a little bit. Depth actually looks good. The alignment's nice. So that is good. Kind of a little foray into Lua for me. Yeah, so that came out nice. So I think this is good. I'm going to update this in the workshop so you guys can use it. All right, and I'll see you in the next one.